So we have left Crossville, Tennessee, and we're on our way to Blairsville, or around Blairsville, Georgia. We're actually going to be between like Blairsville and Helen. But check this place out. We're going to be hitting thrift stores along the way. This one is a pet store. They have crickets, frozen food, driftwood, and it is a thrift store. Willow needs some food because she's almost out, and we are in Spring City, Tennessee. Let's go see what they got. All right, heading through the pet store is the thrift store. Let's go back here. Huh. These things are only 99 cents. Pretty cheap. It's definitely a neat idea to have only $4.99 for all those Chicago cutlery. They're not too bad, actually. Like this guy right here, that's a pretty good knife. Chicago cutlery, the 42S. And as you can tell, it's almost a full stack of them. Vintage gravy boat. What you got here? Huh. Old crock looking thing. Some glassware. What is that? It's from Walmart. It's an old Walmart tag from Taiwan. That's pretty neat. Huh. Boom. Purses. Dude, these things are old. It looks like it's would be a Coach. What is that? Is it a Hill figure? It says H. Hill figure. I think it's a little bit too beat up. Kayla is very picky with the purses. The purses usually have to be in like super good condition for them to sell. Dude, there's a ton of purses on the other side. This place is huge.
75 cents.
75 cents? Yeah, the prices are on point. Probably one of the best price thrift stores I've ever seen. Very reasonably priced. That new wave at a Goodwill, and this one looks brand new, would be ridiculous. Okay, it's 25 bucks. If you could get it for 20, 15, it'd be good. Only $1.99. Does it say France on it? A French thermometer? That's pretty nice. It says France, but it says from Massachusetts. You can't read what it says. That's pretty nice though for $1.99. I like it. Some TaylorMades. Crowline, Wedge. Yeah, not a whole bunch of good ones. Alright, well, it might be just this really cool clock I got. I mean, this really cool thermometer. Some men's clothes here. Any cool t-shirts or anything? Look at that thing. That's brand new, Disney. Jack Skellington. How much do they have that? $3.99. I feel like $1 would be good. Any old hats? Well, I think that's it. I like this guy. I think he's my favorite so far. He said, get out of here. Although the bearded dragon's pretty cool too. Oh, that one's out of its cage.
Stop.
We like turtles. That turtle right there is eating his dinner. Or his lunch. He said, I'm hungry. So actually Kayla got the lowdown on what this place really was. Explain what the owner said.
So they said that this was a thrift store before it was a pet store, and they kept getting donations and people thinking in the community thinking it was still a thrift store, so they kept bringing donations. So when COVID hit, they said, well, we're getting donations anyways, why not turn the back into a thrift store and just keep the front open as a pet store?
There you go. Entrepreneurs. They say, you know what? There's a need for a thrift store. Boom. Thrift/pet store. Ain't never seen one before. We are somewhere near Chattanooga on a small back road. I actually don't know what road it is, but we have found this really cool antique thrift store. And we're going to go in here and see what they got. What you? Yeah, everything's like $1. Yeah. Yep. $1. Can't beat it. Yeah, that's your style. That's cool.
That's
the banana leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah. People really like those banana leaves. For sure. Dude, the crow laser disc might be though. That one might be worth something. It's got a barcode too. $7, $10, 24, 5. I don't know how much they are here. They might be like $1 here or something. It's probably Top Gun. Probably not worth much. Yeah, definitely horror movies. People. Huh. That's pretty cool though. I'll get the crow. Did you find anything else?
$2.
Yeah.
Where we were, those were like
30.
Yeah.
You could buy that and flip it in our booth. 100% for 10.
I don't think
15.
I don't think
People like cornbread.
Yeah. Our area likes.
What is that thing? It's only $4, no name on it. It's a nice glazed pot thing. It's an old telephone. That thing's cool. Dude, that thing right there is 50 cents.
What?
Yeah. That's what it says. Yeah, like all day, right? Put plants in. Oh, it's got a big chip on it. Still for 50 cents, that's pretty good. Even with the chip. The mushrooms, we got no room for that.
I've never seen them that color.
The whole set before?
Yeah.
$75. That would be like 10, 20, 30, 40. What would that be? 15? Nah, that'd be like $18 a piece. Somewhere around there.
Man.
If it was any cheaper, we'd probably get them.
Oh yeah.
I will tell you this, I think it's called Cherokee Winds or something like that, thrift store. If you live around this area, I would make really good friends with them. Their prices were insanely good. You could probably get that mushroom set for a lot cheaper. We picked up the laser disc for $1, your banana purse for $1, the really cool glass purse thing for $1, and then we did pick up, I don't think that y'all saw, it was a pottery butterfly. Should go, it's really, really cool looking, and we got this for $1. Literally the cheapest thrift store we have ever been in, ever. So if you guys are around this area, I would definitely be in there because there's still a lot in there that you could flip. Check this thing out. Very, very cool. You can't beat that for $1.
I know.
That is awesome. We made it to Blairsville, Georgia, and we're going to go thrifting all day today in Blairsville, maybe Hiwassee, maybe, we have no idea. We're just going to take a big thrifting trip all day long. This is our first stop. It is called Safe Pet Project Thrift Store. Let's go in, see what they got. This place is super nice. Actually, it's a 20% sale in the entire store. Black dots, you get up on a black dot, 85% off. So I'll be looking for those. And then summer clothes are 60% off. So got some pretty good sales for sure. Very nice, organized thrift store. Huge. What is that? This is a set, do not separate. Steamer. That's nice. Reminds me of Jurassic Park when they're hitting the ladle on the ground for the velociraptors. Every time you see a ladle, that's what I think. Oh, it's nice.
No, this is 20. It's 20% off.
The 10% would be $2. It's only $4 off, so that'd be like $16.
So it's 14 karat. I'm guessing that. And then it's 925, so this whole thing is strong.
She's in the office.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
That's a big room. That's pretty.
I think it's worth that.
It'd be probably $16.
Yeah.
If my math is correct. Which usually it's not, so. 75, that's 95. That ring right there's 25. You can't see the other one. That one must be sterling or white gold because it's 65. That one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that one says.
Tiffany.
Yeah, Tiffany Company ones. They're nice. That one's $4.50. Oh, that's a definitely you type of thing, isn't it? It's getting warm outside. This right here, this on the sofa with some sort of tea watching Gilmore Girls, right? That's you all day long. He's made from alpaca. Check that out. Yeah, alpaca fiber. That's cute. That's a cute little, it's orange dye.
Orange dye.
He's not 85% off. He's 20% off though. So he'd be like $2.
$2 alpaca.
That'd be good on Whatnot. Looks like he's about ready to spit too. Look, his cheeks are all full. You wanna get him?
Yeah, we'll get him.
Yeah, he's cool. He needs a new home with us. And then one of y'all that want to go on our Whatnot can have him as a friend.
Yeah.
He's cute. Actually was a really good thrift store. Well, again, 2 years ago we were in there and the prices seemed a little bit higher, and there wasn't any sales. I mean, today the sale was 20% off of everything, 60% off of summer clothes, and then 85% off of black dot items, which some things are expensive in there, like the Tiffany stuff, obviously expensive, but like you got everything that we're about ready to show you was 40 doll hairs. Go ahead and deduct $1.75 for your shoes you bought for church. But I mean, $1 for a pair of good looking shoes, that's actually really good. And then we did get Alfred the alpaca, and then all this jewelry here. The one that cost the most money was going to be this ring right here, but it is stamped sterling silver, and then it is stamped right there. It says 14 karat, and I'm telling you right now, if that hunk right there is 14 karat, that alone is worth a ton of money. But the ring is probably going to go for, it's got a little bit of dent right there, which can be worked out, but that ring alone will probably bring what, more than 40 bucks. And then you have all this
Sterling silver charm,
and
then
a Luca and Danny
bracelet. Oh, it's even prettier outside.
That's so pretty. And then you got this one right here. So that ain't too shabby. On to the next. Next stop on our venture is going to the Humane Society thrift store in Blairsville. Here it is right there. Humane Society thrift store. Mountain Shelter is what it's called. Actually some awesome stuff here when it comes to camo. Old camo sells really well for us. That's an older print. That's really nice. It's lined also, quilted on the inside by Ranger. That's pretty cool. I have to look that up, but it's only $8 here. Put that back for a second because I had a double take on this. Check this out. Duluth Trading, large, tall, excellent size. Brand new with the tag. $15. Just make sure the zipper works, which I don't know why it wouldn't. The zipper works good. I'm not seeing any, no, it's not a stain, it's just a piece of fuzz. That right there, that ain't too shabby for $15. That's easy, probably $60 or $70. What are these over here? They're like capris, that's weird looking. The other one was this fly vest, was pretty cool. That's pretty nice right there. From Naples, Florida. Pretty interesting. Kayla's up there still looking for, man, their prices here are on point for sure. It says men's shoes on the right, $15 for Dr. Scholl's, brand new. That's a pretty good price. What else you got here? Clark's, Skechers. So far it looks like it's just gonna be these. $6 for Ariat jeans. I've got a big stain on them right there. Probably have to not get that one, but that's still a decent price. $19 for that thing. It's funny because it's cheaper for coveralls than that. How you doing up here?
It's not sterling.
Really? Rip. It looked like it was. Interesting.
Old.
Yeah. Some
$35.
Yeah. So is this. This is like a vintage Durango thing. And you have the set, that's $35 and that's $15. Yeah, I tried to look it up, I can't find it. So I don't know if it's worth it or not. But I did get obviously the Duluth, but this is like from the 70s. This is vintage camo. Now if it was the tiger camo, $150 easy. This camo, it's only $8 easy, $40 to $50. They want $200 for that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Macaroon. $35. They know their macrame. What's it called? Two piece. Macrame. Look at this thing. Muscle Machines, die-cast collectibles. That's got to be the biggest.
Is that a Mustang?
Yeah, it's a 302. Is it? What is that? Oh, it's a. That's not die-cast. No. It's also missing something. Real steel braided fuel lines. Huh. How much is it? It's got some major damage to the box. Also, I think it's missing something here. It's free. 45 bucks. I don't know what NE stands for. I'm guessing that is not worth $45. There is a barcode. I will barcode that. It's cool. But if it was like all die cast, that would be neat, and it wasn't like a remote control. Because if it was all die cast, it'd just be like a gigantic model. You could almost drive it. But this is way too big to buy. I'm just very interested to know how. Yeah, that's expensive. I think this one's missing something though. Doesn't it look like it's missing something right there? It's showing up as $350. This is the Chevy though. Yeah, it's definitely missing.
It's definitely been opened because it's taped like crazy.
Yeah, that's very interesting though. I think this is supposed to go up there. 100%. That's the controller. So I think everything is there. It's really cool. Yeah. We don't have room for that. For that.
How much is it?
Alright, so no, 1/18 scale. This is 1/8 scale. It must be pretty rare. The last one went for 144. They're rare because it's so big. Ah, man. I wouldn't sell it though. I'd have to keep it. Where am I gonna put this thing at?
We'll make something in the garage.
Oh yeah, that would look legit in the garage. It's 45 bucks though.
That's alright.
I could almost drive this Mustang.
Yeah.
No. Put Willow in it. Around the neighborhood? Man, I don't know. 45 bucks. Actually, it went on bid for 140. Alright, looks like we're buying it. We ain't got the room. Where are we gonna put that big thing at?
We'll find the spot.
That thing's pretty cool. They got some good stuff in here. You can make tons of money in the store.
Yeah.
Tons. Oh, little old decoy. Actually, that is an older one. Little weights to hold them down. I will tell you right now that the Humane Society thrift store mountain shelter is what it's called in Blairsville. You could make some big money in this place, right? Let's first start out with the Duluth, obviously brand spanking new. I mean, you're talking 60, 70 bucks there. And then you got the vintage Dux Ranger camo, 30, 40 bucks there. Probably actually a little bit more. All your jewelry, everything was $99. Now, your jewelry is probably gonna go for probably $150, we would think, because you did get some sterling silver pieces and everything. And then this guy right here is actually pretty rare. It's been opened up. You really couldn't see it inside the store. It's been taped, so there's some damage, but there's none for sale. And all of them have sold. They've sold as high as like 150 to 350 bucks. I'm thinking that this one would probably sell closer to like $200. I really do, because the car itself is in great condition. It's not like the car's been out, you know, of the box. This is actually supposed to go there, so I might open the box back up and put it there, and then we can sell it. Like, I'll probably put it on the shelf for a little bit, enjoy it, and then sell it later on probably for 300 bucks, because the 1x8, so the scale is a 1x8, so 8 times the size of this is a real car. It's like I'm almost there, you know what I'm saying? So that ain't too shabby. Out at another thrift store. This one also has to do with animals, I'm pretty sure. When we were here last time, it was not open, so we've never been in this thrift store. It's right over here. It just says thrift store, that has like an animal paw. But take a look at these mountains right here. I'm telling you, we love it up here. Blairsville, I think, if you're from this town, tell me, I feel like it's a lot busier than it was 2 years ago. Because we were here 2 years ago and I don't remember all these people for sure. But we're gonna go in here, see if we can find a flip online for a profit. So far, this town definitely profitable when it comes to actually flipping things online. The Thomas sailboat clock. circa 1930, 1940. eBay 160. Hard price 50. There you go.
This rabbit.
That's a good looking rabbit. He's got to hold something.
What's he gonna hold?
I don't know. So that store was probably one of the most highest stores so far on price. You did pick up this awesome rabbit. They have some good things in there, but that was the only thing we bought. On to the next. Next thrift store in Blairsville is going to be a Habitat for Humanity Restore store. So it is jam-packed in here because today is 60% off day.
I got some really pretty bracelets in there. There's 2 of them. They're the same kind. And they were $4 for both, so not too bad.
And I would think that if you got there on 60% off day and you were the first one in the door, you could really rack up. We don't know exactly how long it's been 60% off because it was definitely picked over and the store is completely full of people. But that would be a good store to look at 60% off day when you're the first one in the door. On to, I think we got 1 or 2 more. Our last stop on this entire trip, 13 or 14 days on the road, is gonna be this thrift store right here because we're heading back tomorrow. It's called Safe Thrift Store in Blairsville, or heading out of Blairsville. I think it's still in Blairsville, but this is it. This is our last thrift store. Check her out. We're gonna go in there and see if we can find a flip line for a prop. Oh, Samantha Brown, yeah, that's pretty good. $5. So like a makeup case? Maybe?
It's gotta go to her,
yeah, definitely the luggage line.
yeah.
Yeah, $5 is probably pretty good. If you were wanting to sit on the saddle, you can, so.
Thank you for letting me know.
Just to let you know, if you had an urge, don't do it. Good things, but none of them have prices. We're gonna go ask. This is an Air Force shirt. It's really nice. And then these really cool, old school Wrangler Rancher boot jeans. Brand new, we'll see how much they are, but there's not a price tag on them, so our last spot, we end up actually buying nothing. They were a little bit expensive, 10 bucks a piece for a used shirt and then $10 for the actual Wranglers, but that is going to end our thrift adventure. We will show you the Airbnb we're staying at because it is one of the coolest places we've ever seen, so we're gonna go ahead, head there now to show you all that, which is gonna conclude our road trip. We have arrived at our little Airbnb, and Kayla actually is the one that picked this one out, and it's more of like a camping type of thing, but it's really not. Here's what it looks like on the outside. How cool is that? It's got your theme to it, right? Like the boho type of theme all around this thing. There's actually 3 Airbnbs in this little area. None of them have bathrooms. This one up here though is a little tent. I'll explain the bathroom thing in a second. That is actually where you go to the bathroom. You share it with 3 other people, so it's more like a camping thing. It's not that bad. It's actually a really nice bathhouse. And that one back there is the Airstream that you can rent. Inside is you know, like a little kitchen area, and then, you know, a bed, and that's about it. Willow's in there, and all of them have AC, which is cool. Even the tent up there has AC. The Airstream has AC, and ours has AC. So if you had, like, I don't know, 3 couples or something, then this would be the perfect place to, you know, relax. It's in the middle of the woods. If you listen, there ain't much going on around here other than the chirping of some bugs. But we do appreciate y'all watching our road trip. We are heading back home, so the next time you see me, we should be in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, going to our own local Goodwills. I do appreciate everybody watching. Remember, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, comment down below, like the video, and you know I will always catch you on the next one.